Welcome back to Forza Horizon 6, where earlier I unlocked this thing. This is Mad Mike's Mazda. Quite important to look where you're going, just in case a corner sneaks up on you. In that video, I said that today I wanted to come in and jump in to the festival playlist, but not for these two, but for this. The 911 Turbo S. One of the rarest 911s ever made. To unlock this thing, I need to get 80 points in the festival playlist throughout the entire series. I've got to go and get 18 points is what I've got left to go and do. So, I guess it's time to experience pain and suffering. Let's go! Bang! Yo, that actually didn't take that long. I had the world's worst team for the trial, and it still only took me 30 minutes to unlock this thing.
Leichtbau.
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 Leichtbau. If Google's wrong, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If Google's wrong, I'm sorry. I took German in school. I did so badly at it. Halfway through the semester, it was mathematically impossible for me to pass the class. So I straight up told the teacher, I'm not coming anymore because I can't pass anyways. I'm going to call it the Turbo S Lightweight.
Please keep pronouncing it wrong. As a German, it just is too funny.
9! The only phrase I can say in German is Ich habe ein Hähnchen, which means I have a chicken. It's not a very useful phrase, and I can't say I've ever had to use it before, but that's the only thing I took from the class. After yesterday's car, I hope this is a little bit better. As per usual, this wouldn't be an AR-12 video without any fun facts about the 1993 Turbo S Lightweight. I'm not saying Lichtbau anymore because it's just going to offend people. We're moving on, okay? Ever since kind of the 911 was a thing, they've always been making kind of Thank you. Special editions of them. That whole Lichtbau thing just means lightweight. That's all it means. And when Porsche was designing this car, they took that very seriously. They started off with the back seats, you know, as you usually would for a car like this. Then they removed the radio, not uncommon. They removed the air conditioning, the power steering, the power windows. Nothing's that crazy just yet. They removed the alarm, and they removed all the airbags. Holy death trap. They also went and replaced a lot of the body panels with like fiberglass, so I'm pretty sure the hood is like a fiberglass reinforced carbon fiber something, or it's lightweight, okay? They did a lot of things like that, as you can imagine. With all of that being said, essentially, at the end of the day, you're paying more to get less. And when I say you're paying more, you're paying quite a bit more. If you'd like to buy one of these in real life, haha, good one. No, you can't. Bad news, they only made 86 of them for the entire world. And if you do want to buy one nowadays, it'll cost you over $1 million. They are one of the rarest Porsche 911s ever made. It's essentially a race car for the road. You know how throughout a lot of these videos, right, I like to make comparisons between, especially when it's an older car like this, with something that's a little bit newer. There's nothing made nowadays that you can really compare to one of these things. I mean, maybe like a GT2 RS, but even that, like, they just made so many more. There is no modern day equivalent of this car. With all of that being said, let's jump into the customization, see what we've got. I'm imagining some nice Porsche engine. We're starting off with our existing, I think it's a 3.3 liter flat six turbo, 380 horsepower. We can swap in, why? We can, what? That's a 928 engine, 4 liter flat six, smash. 5.2. Why can you put that into the car? 3.8 flat six twin turbo with 640. 3.8 flat six twin turbo with 690. Chat says this is the Turbo S. Is that the GT2 RS? What do we think about a mid S1 class car? Road racer, no try hard, just like a fun kind of purist driver's car. I think that could be pretty fun. You know what? If that's the case, how about we chuck this in? GT3 RS engine, 520 horsepower, 4 liter flat six, rear wheel drive. I'm not going to twin turbo it because that's too much. I'd rather spend my upgrade points on downforce. Holy shit. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I wasn't expecting that. You can do a flat nose 911 turbo? Jesus. Yes. Okay. Rear wings. No, don't tell me they're pop-ups. Wait. Pause. If the developers animated those to be actual pop-ups, I'm gonna cream. Turn them on. This is the best car in the game. Holy shit, this just makes the Mazda look worse.
I just creamed in my shorts.
Anyways, back to regularly scheduled programming. Let's go for some... I don't want to go for semi-slicks because then we're getting too close to halfway through S1. Let's just go for... let's go for sport tires. I'm gonna do things realistically. Bone stock, our tires are 265 in the rear. We can go up to 355. They're only 235 in the front. We can go up to a 295. God damn. Engine spacers go burr. You love that. That's so sick, actually. Let me see if I can find... You know how nowadays, like on a lot of the Vice-At cars, they have like cool chrome... They're not chrome, they're like magnesium. What are they? Put those on, sure. I'll deal with them later. Chet said, Nick, those are ugly. Chet, let me cook. I'm not done. And you know what? A bit of weight reduction? Smash. This might be like the prettiest car in the... Oh my God. Smash. I could do a pink. Chet, do we want pink? Ruby Star? Dude, that's actually one of my favorite colors. That's so sick.
That's a very pretty Beetle.
Stop bullying this car. I like it. I like it. Let's go see how this actually drives. I've got a rear wing. Keep in mind, I do not have a front splitter. I don't have a front splitter, so the turn-in will be, I'll call it less than ideal. Especially at speed. Some might say 911s are pretty good at the old handling thing. GT3 RS engine in a car like this from the 90s with pop-ups. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get better. I like it. This might be one of my favorite, like, purest builds. Is what I built particularly fast? I mean, I'm beating the AI, but I mean, that's not saying much. It's such a fun, balanced car. Why does the gearbox sound like that? Probably too early to come out with this statement. But I think I'm going to say it anyways because I think my comment might age beautifully based off everything I've seen for this car so far. Don't get me wrong. I like the 787B. Don't get me wrong. I like the Mazda Fury. I like some of the other cars that are coming to the game too. But I think from a fun, casual driving perspective, this might be at the top of my list so far. You know the other reason I think I like this car too? I think it's an if you know, you know car. It's still an insane car with like the whale tail and I mean, pink and so on. But I think most people would look at this and just go, yeah, it's an old 911. Whatever. Most people don't really care, right? But if you know what this is, you are like, holy shit, jaw dropped on the floor. That's crazy. And those are my favorite type of cars. I don't know if sleeper's a right word, but it's an if you know car. You know what I mean? I'm probably about to go and commit a sin. But do I make a homemade Dakar? If I'm making a Dakar, I need a comedy engine to match this stupid build. I could go with the all-right engine. All-right engine is the play. Oh, we can supercharge it. Even better. I'm definitely gonna want some front aero for this thing now. I'm absolutely keeping the pop-up because that's just cool. Thank you. Oh my God, it's A-Class. Actually, A-Class would be kind of a nasty place for this thing. A-Class would be nasty. Oh, wait, shit. I'm rear-wheel drive. Can I put all-wheel drive on? Oh my God. Today's the best day. Today is the best day. Bro hits 30 and suddenly this is the best car in the world. You ain't got one IRL yet? Well, I don't have $1 million to drop on this. So there is a small problem in that regard. $1 million car's a lot, okay? Let's just go, okay? Let's just go. We're gonna struggle on this little road section, but as soon as we get onto the dirt, I believe I will be flying. Hey, chat, question. For the people in chat who actually know things about cars, if you were one of the people who called this paint color ugly, don't answer this question. How many of like the 964 generation 911s were actually made? Because these are pretty cars, dude. This is the Turbo S lightweight version. It is the best of the best version. A Turbo S is still gonna be cracked, right, in terms of value. What's one of these like regular, like a regular Carrera? Chat says 65,000 of them were made. No, there's no way. There's no way. Chat says 80K for a really nice one. Hey, chat, what do we think about that Acti still? Nothing like cross-shopping a $1,000 K truck with an $80,000 Porsche 911, huh? Welcome back to the AR12 channel, where nobody does the things we do. Interesting dilemma. No, bad idea. There was not a single point in that race where I felt like this thing was struggling. Why is this car just so nice to drive? Like, I don't get it. Chat says do a drag build on it. I mean, I'm gonna throw the big boy engine in anyways. We can give it a go since we've got it, right? Chat says, wait, can it do a wheelie? Nothing like trying to wheelie a multi-million-dollar car, huh? Remove the front arrow, leave the rear arrow. I'm gonna throw on drag racing tires again. Geet says, I have an opinion. Uh-oh. Geet just said, I don't like how the front of this car looks. Mods, ban that mod. Yes! Yes! W car! Oh my god! Nothing like wheeling a $1 million Porsche, huh? That's so sick. It also does it easily. What if I shift? Whoa. Okay, let me just go back to the festival real quick. I'm gonna just throw full arrow on, full slicks, and we'll go take it to the time attack real quick. What could possibly... You know what? I'll use that front bumper. Sure. We've got a GT2 RS engine, and now we're about to go and max upgrade that GT2 RS engine. So now we're up into R-Class and make it a bit of the ways through R-Class. Middle of R-Class for a 90s Porsche is ridiculous. I'm gonna say something extremely controversial, but I'm sure there'll be someone out there who agrees with me. Would anybody else love the ability to put a monster rear wing on this thing? Like a totally over-the-top, full-on race car the size of a dining room table rear wing. I understand it kind of loses that if you know status, but cool factor. But cool and outrageous factor is also a thing to... Yeah, like an RSR, you know what I mean? What if we just whip the rear wing off like one of their GT4 car, or GT3 cars, excuse me. A monster rear wing in place of a whale tail for this would be insane. He says knowing full well the whale tail is the superior option, but you know, I like the option of choice. I mean, in terms of my aero balance, I would actually need like a bigger front splitter, excuse me. As soon as you try to press the gas in the corner, it's gonna lift the front ever so slightly off the ground. And because the engine's in the back, it weighs even more back there. So it's essentially doing a wheelie every time, like a small wheelie every time we get out of a corner. That reduces our steering capability. We try to counteract them with aerodynamics. It's a nice car though, dude. This is a good lap too. Wow, a full second green. A little messy on the final corner. A 48-1. Back to the festival. It's time to go sideways. I will give the people what they want. Fine. Rear wheel drive. And I will go with a GT3 RS engine. You know what? I'll put the Turbo S engine in. It's a Turbo S. It now has a Turbo S engine. Chat says it's the Turbo S squared. See, chat, sometimes you are funny. Sometimes you do bring the hee-hee-ha-has. Just give me some of that good old drift suspension. That looks ridiculous with that much camber on there. And then I'm just gonna give it some camshafts. 700 horsepower. Yeah, we're good. Somebody made a Rotzman's paint job for it. And an RWB Black Edition. Oh my God. What, Pikachu? How did you end up there? Chat says, holy mafia. Dude, if you see one of these pull up outside your house at 2 a.m., it's too late, buddy. Don't really know where I'm going in here, so, bear with me, buddy. Oh, dude. Hello? I didn't think that would drive like that. It's a rear-wheel drive car versus an all-wheel drive car for my personal best. And the fact that this is even getting... Wait. The fact that this is beating it, unbelievable! Is this the fastest car in the game? No. Is it a quick car? Absolutely. But more importantly than that, is it just a nice car to drive? Without a doubt. This is an 11 on 10 cruise car. It's cool, It's got customization. It's got the freedom to do what you want. It has every box checked.